I'm Shoestring J and welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things thrifty, frugal, money saving and anything else that's going on in my life. Today is nothing to do with thrift and frugality. It's all to do with moving my mum. I've mentioned this many times over many months, so I thought some of you might like to have a little look around her cottage and see what the issue is and why she's got to move out. I have to say, I feel like I haven't left her house since about April without a carload of stuff, and I've either been selling it for her online or Facebook, or I have been taking it to the charity shop, or we've taken some things to the tip, or I've just had to dispose of some things. So we've honestly, it's so overwhelming because it's a form of hoarding, I think. She's got so many knickknacks and collections of things, and we have managed to persuade her to let go of some of them. But honestly, she's got so much stuff, and it's all getting packed and taken to this little flat, and we're going to have to get rid of it at the other end. So paying someone to store it and paying someone to move it, and ultimately she's probably not going to use most of it. But I'm kind of fed up with trying to persuade her. I don't want to bully her. She's 89. It's her house. But we just kind of all in agreement. We know what's going to happen, really. It's just too much stuff. And it's kind of, it's hard work. I mean, I'm absolutely exhausted. I am shattered. I think when I've not been trying to cram my own stuff into a short amount of time, I've been running around after everybody else. It gets like that sometimes, doesn't it? So I've been doing my mum's house. On Wednesday, me and Justin went and did a run to Brighton to move Izzy, my youngest daughter, from her flat to Walthamstow in London, where she's now going to be sharing a flat with my second daughter, Chloe. So it's absolutely beautiful flat, absolutely gorgeous. And the roads, luckily for us, weren't too bad because it's the school summer holidays. We managed to have quite a good run down there and back again. And although, it's a long distance, it's like at least 2.5 hours from here to Brighton. And then it was another couple of hours into London. And then obviously it was the up and down the stairs, lugging boxes and getting them into the van. I was quite proud of myself for driving into London. It's a totally mental thing with me because I've driven in other cities. I've driven abroad. I've just always thought, I can't drive in London. I can't do it. And I always make Justin do it if we ever have to drive in. And we never drive into central London, or extremely rarely. The one time I can think of recently was only because there was a road closure and we had to, I think the Dartford Tunnel was closed actually, and we had to go through central London in the middle of the night when we came back from our holiday from the airport. So it's not so bad in the middle of the night, central London, but I can't think of any other time we would drive into London. But yeah, so I drove down by myself to Brighton, drove Izzy back up to Walthamstow. The boys went in the van, Justin and his brother, and Clive, who was helping, it was his van. And then we lugged everything up the stairs of the flat in Walthamstow, and then Justin drove home with me. But I did all the driving, so I was quite proud of myself. I did drive. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I've kind of made a big thing of it in my head, and it's not that bad. And Walthamstow is really nice. It doesn't feel that Londony. The high street feels like a nice old-fashioned high street. It's really nice. I really hope they're going to be happy there. But obviously that took quite a lot out of me. And then following day, I was knackered. So I didn't do as much of my own work as I should have. And then on Friday, I went to Mum's, as you will see, to do some more packing. So today I've been catching up with myself. Today is Saturday. Been out and done a shop, but I'll show you that in a different video. I was going to put it on this video, but it's getting a bit long, so I'll show you that on Wednesday in my meal plan and everything. I did a different sort of shop, so you'll see that on Wednesday. Anyway, without any further ado, let me show you Mum's cottage and where we're at. I've sorted out the storage as well. That's the last thing I showed. I just had to go and get a little key fob for the storage unit that we're using for what I hope will only be a few weeks. So her flat is going through, it looks all set to go, so it may only be a few weeks, let's see. So anyway, I said without further ado and then gave you a bit more ado. Here we go. So I'm at the cottage today at Mum's, doing some packing. She's only got a week and a half before she moves, so She's not here. She's had to go to have injections on her knee because she's such painful arthritis in her knees. So I thought I was going to do this anyway, so I'm going to get on with it because we are running out of time. So I'm just packing, but I thought whilst I am doing this, or before I start properly today, I'll show you the cottage and I'll show you the reason she has to move. So it's a very lovely cottage. You see the packing, a little utility room you walk into. I think Mum's taking this with her now. I need to give that a bit of a clean. That's got anything in it. Oh, it's empty. She's emptied it. That is good. She's emptied it. I like that. I would have kept that if she hadn't had it. We've got to give the washing machine to Justin's brother, and someone's having the tumble dryer. And this is the room that they had done when Dad was alive for Dad as a wet room. So the people who are moving in want to reinstate the bath, but I hope they keep that shower because that's the nicest shower I've ever used. So into the kitchen come diner. It's a massive mess. These are some things that I need to be packing. I've already done a box of food that she's not going to need, so that needs washing now. A little pile of washing up going on. I've got to clean the cooker, which is behind there. I'm not sure what she's doing with this mirror. I think I'm going to have to take that mirror off the wall and pack it up. She has sold this beautiful dresser to the house buyers, and she's also sold this big pine table and chairs. So those are staying. And they are empty apart from a few cups. We obviously need that. That's me. Hi. I've got to go clean all in the cupboards if I can today. Oh, is that attached to the wall? I've got to move things that are attached to the wall. I want to take Fleet Street because that is where Dad used to work. Might have to get that off the wall. So into the lounge, which again is a massive, big, old mess, as you can see. There was another chair in the corner here, but that's gone to the tip because it was broken. My mum's got a thing about bears. She's got a bag of bears here and another couple of bears sitting around. I mean, you know, when you're 89, what do you want teddy bears for? I don't know. This is a picture of my dad, which we're going to leave out to the last minute because you've got to leave him here, haven't you? You can't have him gone just yet. That is going with her to the flat. Some of her lovely glass and ornaments is going to go in there. All of these shelves, so everything in that little cabinet, all of the windowsill, all of this shelf unit here, all of these shelves, they were all full of her knickknacks, and this windowsill too. She's emptied that trunk, so that's good. That was absolutely full. Now let me show you. This is so cozy in the winter. Let me show you the treacherous stairs, which are the real reason. So I have to hang on to this as I'm going up. You see what a lovely old cottage this is. It is very old, but it's quite narrow. I've got another handle to hang on to here. You know, even at the age of 61, I need this. She's cleared that out. That's good. I'll show you going down. They're very steep, pretty lethal. So even me, I'll hang on all the way around. I'm hanging on to these rails. Then we've got, you can see the garden. Got to clean the windows today. Dad would be very cross about the garden. It's very overgrown. But all his lovely plants, you know, they're still there. They're still there. We just haven't had time to keep on top of it. Oh, a picture that I need to take down and wrap. Mum's bedroom, which is, you know, she's done quite a bit in here, but she's got this all last minute stuff. So some in her clothes and things. I can't really do that at the moment. So this wardrobe is going to stay, actually. We've told the buyers they can have that because otherwise things can't go up and down. And something like this would not be able to go up and down those stairs. So I've got to get this mirror off the wall because she wants that. I mean, the guy did say he could take this off, but Mum's very against that because she thinks it will cause too much damage because it won't come off the base. It's all in one thing. So his other alternative, was Dad's bedroom, little beamed room. It's now turned into a bit of a junk room. Lots of beams, and that's a little tiny attic. We did find some things up in the attic. That's empty now. But this is the window where the wardrobe is going to have to go out and probably bits of the bed. This wardrobe is going. I've got to take this shelf down as well. So as you can see, it's going to be a bit of a task for the removal men. Let's go down these treacherous stairs. This looks lovely, doesn't it? But honestly, totally impractical for... My dad was 92 when he died, and Mum's 89, as I say. When they moved in 33 years ago, it was fine. Still treacherous. I'm sure one of them has come down on their bum before. And we're back in the lounge. So I'm going to spend the day just packing up all the bits and pieces that I can, doing something with all these pictures, which Mum's insisting she needs to keep all of at the moment. I don't know where she's going to put them all, but she's not ready to let them go. So, yeah. These bears, honestly. So, you see, it's still a task. We have cleared so much stuff. So, if you are in your later years and you want to give your children an easy ride, start decluttering about 20 years before you need to. They call it Swedish death cleaning, don't they? Start doing it way before you need to, and think about your accommodation way before you need to, because, you know, they were talking about moving 10 years ago. They didn't, and they should have. I can understand why they didn't, because it's such a lovely cottage and they really liked it and they loved all their neighbours and everything. So it's a scary thing, isn't it, moving? But honestly, it has taken me and my siblings months and months and months to clear the clutter, like to clear the garage, to clear all of Mum's bric-a-brac, because she does love a bit of bric-a-brac. Let's take you out to the garage and I'll just show you what's going on out there. Let's turn you the other way. Sunny again now. It was raining this morning. Yeah, it's not looking too bad in here now. If you look back at some of my old videos from about sort of April, May, it was like one big cobweb with just loads and loads of stuff. So we have really cleared a lot. These are empty. One of them's got just bubble wrap in it, and one of them's empty. This is all ready to go. This has all got to go to the storage unit. This is all her stuff, her bric-a-brac, her essential items that she needs to keep. This is what's left of Dad's workshop. So the people coming in will have like a workshop that's ready to go if they are so inclined. It is a bit grubby still, but you know, we've got rid of a lot of cobwebs and a lot of rubbish, but it was so full I'd forgotten that was actually a door until the other day, and we moved some stuff that was in front of it. So yeah, so that's it. Right, I need to get on. Anyway, you see the extent of the problem. Understand why this is not going to be a particularly long video. I might just amalgamate it with bits and pieces that I have filmed on various topics throughout the week, but I just really need to just get on and spend quite a long time doing this, because we've heard from the solicitor today that they have it actually exchanged. They very kindly allowed us to wait, well, it'll be a week and a half now because they've exchanged a bit earlier, because we just wouldn't be ready. So and Mum's got to have an injection on her knee, so to help with the pain until her knee op comes up. So that's happening next week. So we just asked them if they didn't mind, and they said they didn't. So they've been really, really nice, these buyers. But, you know, they want to get in. They want to get in, and we need to get her out. So let's get on with it. So just been to organise the storage. This is where everyone parks their caravans. So that's something else sorted out, thank goodness. So anyway, I am shattered, as I say. I get to the point where I feel like I've been hit by a truck, and I feel like I'm getting into that this afternoon. Tomorrow is Sunday and I am just going to do nothing. I'll have to walk the dog with Justin. But other than that, I intend to do really nothing. I'm going to make enough dinner today that I don't have to cook tomorrow. That's the plan. And I'm just going to chillax and just relax and just give myself space to think, you know, because the other thing about moving your elderly parents from somewhere like that is that it's quite emotional, and because I'm going through all of their things, and you know, obviously Dad's gone now. Obviously, even Dad's urn is still sitting there. We've got to try and, that'll have to come in the car, won't it, obviously. because Mum wants her ashes to be mixed with his when she eventually passes, hopefully not too soon. Get her in this new flat and have a good few years in there first. But, you know, there's just those stuff like that kind of hits you in the face, and loads of photos and just, you know, scenarios. Look at the garden and at the workshops and Dad's workshop and that kind of thing. And it does kind of, it's an emotional fatigue as well as a physical one, I think. So that's what I have felt like quite a lot this week, more than ever, I think. So that's going to be tough leaving. It's going to be tough to leave the cottage, but it is the right thing to do, as you will have seen. Those stairs are flipping lethal. Getting boxes up and down was bad enough, so God knows how they're going to manage furniture. Luckily, there's not that much of it. And as I said in the video, I think some of it's going to go out the window. I really hope, actually, I've just thought of this, that the people buying it appreciate this and how difficult it is. I might actually have a word with the agent and say, make sure that their movers are really aware of the situation. And if they want me to send them a video, I will do, because I think they really do need to realise they're not going to get a great big removal truck up that little drive, it's a little private road of 3 cottages. They're not going to get, it's not happening. And even outside, on the road outside, it's not a wide road and it's full of parked cars because a lot of the cottages don't have any parking. So yeah, I really do need to. They've seen this cottage, as far as I'm aware, they've seen it once. So I think I am actually going to do that now. I'm just going to ring the agent. Anyway, that is my moving story. Hopefully next time I talk about this topic, she'll be here. She'll be with me for a few weeks, or a week or so maybe, and then she's going to be with my sister for a week or so, and then I'm hoping she'll be in her flat. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Anyway, thank you if you've managed to watch all the way till the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on Wednesday for the next one.